Hi, this is David with All One Vehicle Registration Service, also known as Car Registration City, here in the city of Yucaipa. Today's lesson we're going to cover how to fill out the application for duplicate title. So what are the occasions in which you would need to use the application for duplicate title? Well, one occasion would be is if all you want is just a duplicate title and that's it. In other words, you own this vehicle, you don't have your title for whatever reason, you just want to have it with you. You would just simply mark off duplicate title, fill out sections 1 through 3, and that's it. Okay. Another case would be, let's say if you're going to transfer the vehicle over, and it could be your vehicle or it could be the other person's vehicle, and you don't have the title, you don't want to wait for it, you just want to sell the vehicle, you can go ahead and do a transfer without duplicate title. The first thing you need to do is mark on the box up here, transfer of title with duplicate. And next you get a first part of the form. We're going to start from the top and work our way down. Your first one up here is going to be the license plate, and if you can follow along with my mouse here, you'll see it. Be the license plate information right here. The next will be the VIN number, and that VIN number is a 17-digit number comprised of both numbers and letters. And if you're not familiar where that's at, if you have a car registration form, it's going to be on the right-hand side. If it's you don't have that, then it would be on your vehicle near the driver's side in the lower left-hand dashboard. It's usually seen exactly from outside looking down. Next, you're going to have over here your year, make, and vehicle. Okay, so you're just going to mark your year / the make of the vehicle, and then 2-digit year is fine. Section 1 is going to be who the current owner of the vehicle is right now. So you'll put the current owner's information here. And with most of the DMV's paperwork, the information is always going to be inputted with the last name, first name, and middle. And as you can see, if you forget, it's here in parentheses for you. If the vehicle's owner's name was in a business name, or a lesser, if it was a lease vehicle, then that would go here as well. Or actually, that would go here. If it's a business name, that would go in place of whoever it is, depending upon how it's registered. Again, if it's an individual, then their driver's license would go here. If they don't have a driver's license, then the word none would be marked on here. And the same thing if there's a co-owner of the vehicle. In other words, 2 people own the vehicle. So, following down along here, you got the physical residence or business address. And that needs to be filled out, the current address of the owner where they live now, and or whatever. Basically, technically, it's supposed to be the information of what's on file with DMV right now, and that information on here. Okay, and then you're going to have the county of residence, and that's going to be where the vehicle is currently garaged at that time, or at the present time. Section 2 is going to be legal owner of record. That's if you have current lien on the vehicle or a loan on the vehicle going right now, and they're not going to be released. So that information is going to have to be put down on here if there's a current lien on the vehicle. DMV needs to know that the information is going to match for that duplicate title. And missing title or statement, you get to check on here. You got to print it, name or owner. Basically, on the missing title statement, you're going to indicate on here why the other title, what's going on with it, what happened. So was it lost? Was it stolen? Was it not received from DMV? Or was it not received from the prior owner? You have to mark one of those boxes. Then you have to print your name. You as the applicant applying for this vehicle or buying this vehicle, you can put your name here and signature of owner or in the date, or the current owner can do that as well. Okay, but usually for the most part it's going to be the new owner's information that's going to be on here. Preferably that's the information that needs to go on there. So continue along, give me 1 second here. Section 4, registered owner's release of ownership and or interest. So we're for transferring this vehicle over. We're going to need the person whose information is up here is in the section 1 of the registered owner. Their information is going to be down here. Now if it is a and or information or a type on the title, the or section, only one person's signature needs to be down here, but if it is an and, both persons need to release on that vehicle. Okay? Okay, so now going down to section 5. Now let's say the vehicle does have a lien on the vehicle, in other words, a loan from a bank, and they have the title. Then they need to, as long as the vehicle isn't 2 years old or newer, they can go ahead and print their information here and get the notary or have their signature notarized here. And they usually have a notary on staff all the time, and it's usually free of charge. But that's where the bank is going to release that information right here. Okay, moving along, section 6. Same thing as you can see since we're on a new section of the title on the back side, this is going to be vehicle information again and the VIN number and the year and make. Okay, now the new registered owner is what's going to be on this side. That's what's different. Your first section, you're going to have the date that the vehicle was purchased on or acquired, the purchase price of the vehicle, or if the vehicle was a family transfer or a gift, you would mark gift and you'd mark the market value. Otherwise, if it's a purchase, the purchase price goes right up in the purchase price section here. Again, you're going to have to put the full name of the new owner. Again, this is the person who is buying this vehicle, and they are the new owner on that vehicle, last, first, or middle. Their driver's license goes here, California. And again, if they don't have a driver's license, then you would just write none there. And then if they're going to add like their wife or somebody else, and then this is where this information is important. This is where they're going to put that person's information on here, and they're going to mark and or. And once again, the and means both. Signatures have to be required when the vehicle is going to be sold, or means either party can sign for the vehicle when it's being sold. Now we're going to go down here, physical residence or business address. So if it's a physical residence, in other words, everyday person's residence, you can just include that here. If it's a business address, then that's going to go here, okay, instead. A county and where it's going to be registered out of, or not county registered out, I'm sorry, the county in which the vehicle is principally garaged, okay, and pretty much everything else is left on there, unless it's a lease vehicle, then you can have leasee's address and information on there. If it's a boat, you know, the vessel or trailer coach where it's kept out, so on and so forth. Okay, so, and then after that, the person who's buying the vehicle, the new owner, is going to have to sign their name right here and date it, and then list their telephone number. Now we'll go down to section 7. That's going to be new legal owner. Let's say you got a loan to purchase this vehicle. Then that information is going to go here, and that's going to let DMV know that you got this loan from that company. So this can be put on to the new information in the title. Now keep in mind that if there is a current lien on the vehicle, okay, you will not receive the title. The loan company will, or the lien company, whoever it's going to be taking lien to the vehicle, the bank, they will receive the title until the loan is paid off. Now if there's an electronic title, in other words, they submit it electronically, it's not a paper title, then that information would go here to the right if you have that information. Section 8 is the dealer's release of acquired vehicle. That's if this was related to a dealership type of sale, and then they would have to print their information by state law, and all that information has to go there because it'd be considered like a dealer's sale. But if that doesn't apply to you, then just leave that section alone altogether. Same thing with section 7. You would just write none if you're not going to have any new owners or new liens on this vehicle. You would just write the word none. And that's it. Once again, this is David with All-in-One Vehicle Registration Service, also CarRegistrationCity.com, here in the city of Yucaipa. Any questions, please feel free to give us a call, 909-810-2005. Thank you so much, and have a good day.